to my channel. My name's Emily from All Things Emily. If you're new here, then please like and subscribe if you enjoy. But in today's video, I basically just wanted to talk about mental health and being back at uni. As you can tell, obviously I am back at uni. I've now been here, I'm on my third week, I think, being back. Yeah, I just wanted to be real with you guys because I am not feeling the best today. It's quite a tough day. It's really quite dreary and just rainy outside. Yeah, I just don't feel that great, and I feel like there's been so much stuff in the press of people being really quite nasty about uni students, like it's all uni students' fault. Like, it doesn't help that our government absolutely have no support for us at all, really. Like, all our support comes purely from our uni, and we're still obviously paying full amount for that. Not the same, we don't have much stuff in person anymore. There's not really any excuses to leave my room unless we've got like a day off or something. I'm alone here. I'm alone like this year. Obviously I've got quite a few friends who are living with friends, but for me this year, I tried to live with one of my friends, but then I decided I didn't want to live in that accommodation. And then I tried to change to live with one of my other friends, and it just didn't work. He only lives like a few doors down anyway. And yeah, it's hard. Like, it does take a toll when you see all this stuff online where it's like people blaming uni students, and like, there really are some, but all I can talk about is from my uni, which is Hertfordshire. And it's not like that. Like, you don't really hear anything. It's weird. Like, I live on campus and you don't hear anything at the moment. Like, it's literally silent. Like, it's rare that you hear any music, anything like that. Like, it's pure silent. And anyone who's been at uni, you know that there's always parties, that you can hear something. And there's literally nothing. And the security are proper on it, which is obviously brilliant, and I really do enjoy that. I personally wouldn't be going to parties anyway because I work at home every other weekend, so I personally wouldn't be doing that. Also, I'm not selfish. I'm not a selfish person. I care way too much about my family. I'm way too empathetic towards other people. Like, I wouldn't be going to parties. So it's not all students that are doing all this partying and all this rubbish. And I know most of my friends aren't either. If you think about it, there's like 4,500 people living just on my campus, and you'll probably hear of like one party every now and then, like, and it gets shut down like within 5 minutes. Like, people don't even bother having parties because they get shut down, you know, there's no point. But yeah, I've been at uni, this is now my third year, and I've never known anything like it. Like, I'm literally in my room constantly. I could probably list you like a million things that you should watch because I have watched like a million different series in the past 2 weeks. As a person, I'm good at being on my own. Like, I do really enjoy my own company, but there's a time, isn't there? That's like it gets to a point where you need people, you need to see people. It does take a toll when you're doing everything right, wearing your face mask, following one-way systems, and then you've got some old person. I mean, it's not just some old person, like, or some person above the age of like 30 going out. Like, you know, you're going out and you're probably seeing like 20 different people not following any of the guidance with their mask right under their chin. And I'm just like, but it's us that are causing everything. You know, like, I get it that we're these sort of asymptomatic carriers because it wouldn't necessarily affect us, but it would affect an older person. But then why are the older people going out and not protecting themselves? Like, surely that's then gonna enable them to, I don't know, maybe be more susceptible to catching it because they're not doing anything to protect themselves from catching it. Like, you can't fully put the blame on uni students. All I've learned this year is that your mental health literally comes first. I don't know if you've seen on my Instagram, this is a bit of a shameless self-promo, but I've basically been trying to post more things that matter to me because I feel like I scroll Instagram quite a lot of the time and I'm a bit like, why? Like, that doesn't, you know, what is that gonna add to my life? Like, and I just end up unfollowing those things, and it's no shade to anyone. Like, if you've noticed that I've unfollowed you or anything, it's just the case that like, it doesn't do anything for my mental health other than make me, like, I compare myself to people's lives. I just know for this year, my mental health has had to come first. And yeah, like, I feel like I'm tearing up. Oh my god, wait 1 sec. I just know being back at uni at the moment, it's a struggle, and it's more of a struggle seeing all this stuff on the media, blaming students and, you know, seeing all this stuff, and I'm just like, we're really struggling. Like, we are really struggling. We have never known a student life like this. Like, everyone looks back on their student lives and it's like they're the best years of your life. We are stuck like little rabbits in our rooms. I'm not even isolating, like, but I feel like I'm isolated, and it's like I've had some amazing days out and stuff, so then on the days where I am on my own, it's a bit like I shouldn't feel like this. Some days is my day off, and me and my friends, we always try and plan a day out. Every other weekend I'm back home and I won't come back until Monday, so I don't have another day of not doing anything, because yeah, like nothing's open. Like on campus you don't have any of the cafes open. Like the cafes are open to go and get a drink, but then where do you go? Because all the seating areas are closed, like you're not allowed to go anywhere. All the sort of like common facilities, all that sort of thing, they're all closed, like you're not allowed in there. Okay, sorry if the camera's turned. Yeah, I had a call from my sister, which is obviously really, really sweet. I really hope that anyone who is also struggling at uni has their family, and talk to your family. Like honestly, there's nothing worse than your family like worrying about you. Like nothing worse. Just people that love you, you know? Like if you have a boyfriend, a girlfriend, your best friend at home, like something like that. It's anyone, like everyone has one person, at least one person that they can talk to, whether you feel it or not. There's always one person that is going to reach out and like be there for you. Yeah, I'm so lucky that I have such a close family to talk to, because obviously I could not be here without them helping me. Like I've got really close friends and stuff, but there's no one that I know is going to cheer me up and give me the advice that I need like my family does. So obviously I really do appreciate them, so yeah, shout out to my family. But yeah, like I was saying, we can't physically really do anything. So even though our uni is one of the okay ones, like I don't know if we have any cases just yet, but you know, even though our uni is like one of the safe ones, we kind of are isolated as well. Like I've seen videos from people at Nottingham Uni and stuff, and they're partying, like they're literally like it's clubbing. And at the same time, you can't still blame just the uni students. Like obviously they're the ones that are going out, but these places have these events running and they have obviously not got enough security. They're not prepared for these students, because we go out to like Spoons or like bars and pubs around here, and the second you stand up, they're like, what are you doing, you know? Like unless you're going to the toilet, and even then they're like mask. So you can't just blame the students. Like you kind of have to blame like the events places for being, well, not for being open, for doing stuff to prevent partying and stuff like that, you know? Like I just don't think it's fair that everyone's putting purely the blame on uni students when uni's supposed to be the best 3 years of your life. And you know, they told us we're safe to go back to uni, but now they're telling us that it's all our fault that we've got all these rising cases. And also like it just baffles me, because I'm like, why did you tell us it's safe to come back to uni, and then you're telling us we might not necessarily be allowed to come home for Christmas, or you're telling us no, you have to stay in halls, you're not allowed to move, you're not allowed to do anything. Like it's just not fair. It's really not fair. And people couldn't be like, oh, it's on the uni students, like why are you moaning? Like it's almost as if we're not allowed to moan about it because it was our choice to go to uni, but it was your choice to work instead of going to uni, you know? So you can't just put the blame on us. And I'm still seeing my friends that didn't go to uni, and they're still going out for drinks and stuff with their friends. They've been going to parties over lockdown, they've not been sticking to rules and stuff. It's not all of us. You can't blame all of us. And at the same time, these, like your 20s are supposed to be some of your best years of your life. And to have that taken away from us, and then being told, oh, you can go out to eat out to help out, you can go to the gym, you can do this, bars are open, like go to all these places. They encouraged us over August to go there. I had to work the whole eat out scheme. I was putting myself at risk having to work that whole thing. But then I'm also going back to uni and getting the blame for potentially having more COVID cases. It takes a strain. Like, how much can we take hearing this, whilst also knowing the facts that us in uni, like everyone's being so much more honest about their mental health, which I'm loving. Like everyone's being so much more honest. Everyone's being there for everyone, even more so. Like, we know we're not allowed to have parties and stuff, but everyone is actually having real deep chats. Like, I feel so sorry for freshers. I really, really do, because if I'm third year and I've got my friends here and I'm feeling this lonely, I cannot imagine what freshers are feeling like. So honestly, you're fully in my mind. Like I really do feel sorry for you. And if any of my adult friends, like my mum's friends and stuff, are watching this, and you've got children that have gone off to uni, please just be extra like caring. Like, I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to parent your own children, but please just be extra mindful that your child might not even be telling you that they're struggling, but I can assure you we're all struggling. Like, we are all struggling. I don't care if you're probably the most macho boy in the world, like, you're allowed to cry, you're allowed to feel lonely, you know? The more you speak about things, the more you cry. Like, I've had to have a few cries this morning because if I don't, I feel rubbish. I've got a few little tips for mental health which do help me. Like, some days like today, I can't really be bothered to help myself, so I've called my mum and I've just been like, well, that is helping myself, calling my mum and being like, I can't cope. I was supposed to go home this weekend anyway to work. All my lectures are pretty much online, so I might as well just go home, and I'm lucky that I live only an hour and a half away and I can go home. But obviously I know there's loads of people that it's not as doable, but keep in contact, like, keep talking, keep in contact. It's weird because I spent all these 7 months with people, and then I was going off to work on my own, obviously, but then at work I'm with people. Like, I didn't really have any time alone, so being back at uni, that's also a massive struggle because I'm like, wow, I'm on my own. Like, I love being in my own head and like I love being on my own, but I hate feeling alone, you know? And I have felt very alone, but I'm trying to help myself. I really am trying to help myself. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to take some time to just talk and be honest with you guys, because I feel like as students, we're not being listened to, really. Like, we are, but we're not. Like, I've emailed my course tutors and stuff and just said like how I'm struggling with certain things, and they are listening and they are giving advice and they are being amazing. So if you guys are struggling as well, maybe talk to them, because our unis are being amazing. It's more than government and other people's perceptions of us that is getting to me. So yeah, please be mindful before you keep blaming students for all these second rises and these cases and stuff, because we're trying our best. Like, most of us are trying our best. It's a very small few that are completely ignoring the rules, you know? Just imagine being completely on your own without your family. Like, most people have been with their family all locked down. So you've been in your rooms technically, but you can still hear people banging around the house. Like, obviously I know I'm not ever going to be fully on my own because I've got my family, but I am. At the same time, I'm on my own, you know? But yeah, please just be mindful, really. That's just kind of where I want to end this video. I don't really know if I've really been very helpful, but I've kind of wanted to just be honest with you guys and just say, like, it's not sunshine and roses this year. It's hard. Like, it is hard. And seeing everything on social media blaming us, you know, it's even harder seeing that, because I don't think my mental health has ever been compromised this much in a whole year. And then obviously coming back to uni and being made to feel like I'm gonna be safe, but then I'm not. Like, yeah, it's tough, but we're gonna get through it and we're gonna come out the other end and it's gonna be great. But for now, it's a struggle, but you know, it will pass. It'll pass. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. I just want to be positive again with you guys, but obviously there are days when it's a bit of a tough day, so I just wanted to be honest and hop on and just talk to you guys right now. Like, yesterday I was having a really good day, and tomorrow I'll probably have a really good day, and you know, it's different every day, but yeah, when it's bad, it is bad. So yes, anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, this is a bit of a weird video, but see you later. Bye guys.